Alright, here it is, the lava I found. So, put my portable tank down and begin my manual lava moving. Portable tanks can hold 8 buckets. So, you know, not a lot, but we don't need a lot of lava right now. You know, I feel like I read about a mod that when you clicked a bucket, it would find a source farther away from where you're at. You know what? This thing holds 20, not 8. Alright, so let's get some lava into our smeltery. I'll just put the portable tank on top. We'll dump this lava in here, and we'll tell the tank to dump right down into the smeltery. Cool, so we only have room for 6 blocks. Or, you know, 8 if I could count. That's okay. We're going to make a bigger smeltery soon enough. So we don't have that much cobblestone, unfortunately, so gonna have to go dig up more before we're gonna really do that. And gonna need some way of automating this. But the first thing we're gonna need is an ingot. Huh. No, here or there. I knew I had more bricks. Okay. So there's my brick. I need a couple pieces of gold. So that should be 1 gold ore. And that will make me an ingot cast. So let's put the gold in here. I'll put my brick down here. We'll make an ingot cast. And then I need some way of automating that. So what are my options? What do we need to do to get Ender IO conduits? Or maybe fluid ducts. So, fluid duct. What are our options here? Will break if extremely hot or cold. That's not going to work then, is it? I have to have at least a hardened fluid duct. That would require hardened glass. Hardened glass is going to require an induction smelter. We have no power. That's not going to work. Okay, what about Ender IO conduits? What about... what do they call theirs? They call them conduits. What are they? The fluid conduits? Yeah. So what about the very basic ones? Requires quite clear glass. Has to be an alloy smelter. Okay, can't make that either. Alright, well, third plan then. A redstone clock from Extra Utilities. So, you require a redstone torch and some chiseled stone. Gotta be stone, though, not cobblestone. Alright. Toss you in there. Let's get a redstone torch. Obviously, the correct thing to do would be to use, you know, more than one furnace. Because then it would take, you know, the time it takes to make 1 brick, it would get all 4. Alright, now can we make our clock? Cool, there we go, a redstone clock. So this is not a great automation solution, but it will do for what we need right now. Okay, 2 ingots of gold. This will break that, that's okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to dump in cobblestone. I guess I'm not going to dump in 32 because I don't have that many spots. And we will simply stick the clock right on top this spigot. And it's just going to keep pulsing and making an ingot pour out. So what we're going to need also is a hopper. So realistically, should put some iron in here first. Alright, I'm going to need, what, 2 hoppers maybe? Yeah, 1 to draw out, 1 to pull in. So let's put hoppers on the list. Can take some of these off the list, obviously. In fact, pretty much all of them but the hoppers, really. So I need 10 iron, which, here we go. I've got 5 iron ore. That'll work out. Okay. So we've got no place for it to go, but as soon as it does, it will pour another brick. And if we had a hopper, it would draw out and we would just, keep doing this. Okay, so there's our seared bricks. We've got 9 of them so far. I don't know how many we'll need. You can pour it into the casting basin and get 1 seared stone rather than seared bricks, but I do not like the look, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, just need 10 of these. 1. 2. What I want to do now is we're going to dig out under here, and we're going to put a chest right here, and we're going to point the hopper at the chest. And there we go. It will just fall in there. Perfect. So that's at least some automation. If I get the other hopper, I will be able to keep going. Okay, now we can feed stuff into the smeltery. So, yeah. Just gonna stick all of that in there. It'll go in here. It'll smelt up. It'll be cooked into seared bricks. And they'll go in this chest. And then we will make use of them to build a bigger smeltery. I have no idea how much we're gonna need to build the bigger smeltery. But it's gonna be a lot. So I'm gonna go mining while it does that. I need lots more cobblestone. This is all my cobblestone. I've got 10 pieces, so I have no cobblestone right now. I'm going to need to get more of that. Don't need my crescent hammer right now. Okay, going to go mining. When I come back, we will improve the smeltery. Alright, mining to get cobblestone is kind of annoying with the tools I have right now. So I think we should work towards a tool forge instead. So let's go make one of those. So there's so many kinds you can make. We're going to make iron block once we've got a lot of iron. We're going to need some seared bricks. Hey, good thing I've got some of those. And I've got a bunch of iron. So we've got a few seared bricks. I need, 3 of these. And then I need, I think, 4 blocks of iron. So I need 36 iron. And the old tool forge. So, gonna be a minute before this is done. But that's okay. It'll take care of itself and we'll get more stuff in there. So, that's gonna cook up some of my iron and we will come back when that's done. 34, 35, 36. There we go. So, let's go make our new tool forge. So, to get that, we're going to need this old tool station. And we're going to need blocks of iron. Alright, there we go. So, the tool forge is a great upgrade because it allows you to make better tools. So, we can make things like hammers and excavators. And I definitely want a hammer. So, let's get a hammerhead pattern. And I'm going to need a tough tool rod and a giant binding for that. I don't know if you need those for the hammer or not. Let's see here. Tool forge. No, we just need 2 of these plates. So we're going to need some of the stone. So part builder, gonna need 2 of these plates, the hammerhead, and I want to build the tough rod out of wood. Alright, there we go. That will be my first new tool. A stone hammer. Not the best, but enough to gather up plenty of stone with. A lot more I can get with just a stone pickaxe. So I'll probably just get rid of this now. Now that I've got the tool forge, actually I didn't need that, but I should be able to make an iron pick from tinkers. So actually, let's go see how we could do that. What we're going to need is... It's almost done with the iron. What we'll need is a cast, and we'll use clay for the first cast. But this looks pretty full right now, although we could speed it up. Let me get another hopper, and we'll let that casting basin go to work some too. So I need a chest. There we go. Another hopper. And we will dig into the earth here a little bit. And we will put the hopper over here. And we will turn that one on too. Alright. So now we will also be able to get blocks out of there and empty the smeltery easier. I don't want these all to go out though, so let me get a lever. A lever will turn that redstone clock off and let me, decide whether I want to have that running or not. So a lever just needs a piece of cobble and a stick. There we go, a lever. So that'll let me turn that off. Let me get a couple pieces of clay for the cast. Oh yeah, turn all my clay into these kind. Fortunately, I think it's cork that adds it, so you can tweak that back to clay without needing to break it with a shovel again. Okay, so the clay is in there melting. This is doing its thing. We've got the blocks going in there too. So just need that clay to melt. We need a stone pickaxe head to make our clay cast. So I need to get one of those. Need a part builder pickaxe head of stone. There we go. Stone pickaxe head. And where are you at? Did you finish melting? You did. So let's turn you off. Okay. So put the pickaxe in there. Put the clay. And now we will get the pickaxe clay head cast, which is good for one use. That's why we use gold for the other one, because it's good over and over. But the clay casts are only good for one time. So there we go. And iron pickaxe head. Okay. So put the ingot cast back on there, and you can keep making ingots while I run around looking for more stone. Alright, so I will use up this too. Oh yeah, we need to make our new thing. I think I left it in the chest, didn't I? Yep, okay. Okay, so we can just put the pickaxe here, replace our head, and now we have an iron pickaxe from Tinkers that we carry iron with us. We can repair it on the way. So that will be nice. So yeah, I'm going to go mining for some more stone and whatnot, and when I come back, hopefully we can then expand the smeltery. Realized I forgot to show off the hammer. So if you haven't seen a Tinker's Construct hammer, it breaks in a 3x3 grid. So now, rather than breaking just the block in front of me, I can break the 8 blocks surrounding it too. Now, for these little tunnels that I have already dug, you have to break the center block, so I'm just going to go place a block, and then I will break them all again, and I will get, you know, whatever left behind, so 6 more. And thanks to Quark, you can see I've got 118 already. And so basically, I've done very little to gather up stone with this hammer, but you'll just get a lot more stone. Now, the durability of a stone hammer isn't great, and again, the mining speed isn't any better. So I still want better tools, but, you know, one thing at a time. I want to get the bigger smeltery, and then we will work on, you know, more things. Alright, I'll be back once I have enough stone to keep working on the smeltery. Alright, so I dumped 4 stacks of cobblestone into the smeltery, so hopefully we will, you know, come back and have lots more seared brick to work with and to expand that. So something else I want to make is an excavator, another one of those cool tools from Tinker's Construct. So let's see here, I'm going to need some more pattern. Maybe I'll just steal the patterns I have in here right now. I think I will. Alright. So let's add some more patterns. I'm going to want an excavator head. And that should be all I need for that. I'm also going to get a broadhead axe. Just let me chop down my trees a little bit faster. So let's go work on those. So I want an excavator head, which lets me... It's basically a 3x3 shovel. And I want a broadhead axe. And then what do I need to actually make these things? We're going to need a plate and a tool rod. Same thing for that. Okay, so that means I need 2 of these plates. And we need 2 of these tough rods. And then I'm going to need some sticks or wood of some kind to make the tough rods. Alright, so to make my broadhead axe, there we go, and to make the excavator, alright, so broadhead axe chops down trees starting at the base. So if I chop down this tree, it'll go all the way up. And it can follow the trees a little bit. It's not like perfect, but it does okay with the oak wood trees generally. So this will make it easier to chop down these trees because they're kind of, you know, irritating. Alright, that basically is how the broad axe works, or the lumber axe. So we get tons and tons of wood. It must have left something up there, because otherwise these leaves would all be gone by now. I could put something on top of the sapling to keep them from growing this tall, but it's fine. Alright, there we go. So something else I definitely want is a magnet, because, well, just chopping stuff down like this kind of is dumping things all over the environment, making it hard to go pick up. So it would be nice to have a magnet from Britannia. Let's see here. Let me plant my tree farm back. So while we're waiting on this, maybe we could get a Britannia setup going. I don't have any of the flowers. I don't have anything I can get the flowers with. I don't have any poppies or dandelions or bone meal. So, you know, I'm all kinds of unprepared. But we could see what we could do. Let's see here. I'm not going to need this axe right now. Let's go see how the shovel works, and I will think about Britannia more in a minute. So I was making an excavator because I was down here digging up this and realizing it'd be easier if I had the excavator. You know, for 2 more blocks. So if the axe cannot break something, it will just leave the block there. It won't actually destroy it. So it would be also nice to have an iron hammer, so I could break all these things. I mean, I can get them with my iron pickaxe, it's fine. But it would be easier if I had one of those too. And I could just break the blocks and not worry about it. Plus, it would be faster. Always a plus. Alright, well, that's the excavator. A 3x3 shovel, basically. So that's the wrapping up point for today's episode. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you feel like it, like and subscribe. Or don't, no pressure. See you next time.